Representing the starting five for the Boston Celtics. At center, number 40, Luke Cornett. At the point guard position, standing 6'5", number 4, Drew Holiday. At the power forward position, at 7'3", number 9, Kristaps Porzingis. At guard, 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum. The head coach of your home team, your Boston Celtics.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, D.A. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And for Boston, out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Then it's Holiday, and there's Porzingis, and it's Cornett in at the 5, roaming the paint. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And finished off by Brown.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Some nice passing by New York here. Thompson with it, picked up by Brown. For 3, Bridges, kept alive by New York. And Randall throws it down.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
Passes it to Cornett. Outside Tatum. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Cornett. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. Randall passes to Brunson. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Outside, Porzingis. On the wing, Holiday. To the inside, Cornett. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Puts it up from 12. Robinson pulls it in.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Brunson finds Randall. Drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now here's Brunson. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Good on the triple.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Here's Holiday. Brown outside. Tatum on the wing. The pass to Cornette. 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, Jason Tatum, a 3-level scorer, gets to the mid-range jumper. It's good.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And here's Brunson following Jaylen Brown's 3. Trying to get open is Randall. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Now, here is Robinson. That one drops for him.
Wow, forceful finish by Mitchell Robinson. Love to see it. Why don't you flex right there, Mitchell?
To the left side wing. Porzingis kicks to Holiday. Brown against Bridges. Tipped away. Bridges with the steal. Robinson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Brown outside. Pass to Cornette. Shoots over Brunson. Cornette can't get it to go.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Brunson the pass to Randall. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Drew Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
Line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. You know, Greg, you can make the case Drew Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
You know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Drew's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Entertainment.
Porzingis kicks to Cornette. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Tatum. Robinson with the block. Here's Brunson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Brunson's got 6 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Tatum against Bogdanovich. Cornette. That one's not going to go. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Brunson the pass to Randall. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And it's 6 points for Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Count it.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Now Bridges following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. They get the rebound, and Robinson throws it down.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Outside Bogdanovich. Robinson passes to Brunson. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Holiday. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Randall outside for the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown feeling it out a bit. Porzingis kicks to Brown. Takes a 3. The shot misses. And New York will come the other way. Inside. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 12 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Outside Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. The putback. And Robinson is right there. He's got 10.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here is Holiday. From 13, here's Cornette. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Tatum no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shoots from 12. They get it back. Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Well, this team doesn't necessarily rely on consistent scoring from Mitchell Robinson, so this is a bonus right now.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. On the wing, Brown. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the 3-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
First one falls for him.
I think obviously the shot blocking skills are the first thing you think of when you think of Mitchell Robinson. But this guy is showing signs of improving on the offensive end as well.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Achua, he's checked in for Julius Randle. OG Anunoby comes in for Bogdanovich. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jalen Brunson.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Pritchard.
2 minutes.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Precious Achua.
It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Yeah, this is an example of Al Horford's such a difficult cover. He's tall, he's long, and he utilizes all of that to his advantage.
Horford at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And stolen by Achua. And pushing it up, here's New York. Robinson's got the ball. They get a hand on it. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense. Nice touch there near the hoop.
Boston's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Here's Pritchard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Achua with it, working on Horford. Got that bucket in no time at all. Boston shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Buries the long-range jumper.
3. Sam Hauser.
Passes to Achua. Now here's Hart. Fires from deep. Here's Robinson. That one falls.
Mitchell
Robinson's got
Robinson.
18 points.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. New York ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Anunoby. Robinson is out there with Precious Achua. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hart in at the 2. Good on the
Mitchell
bucket.
Robinson.
And that's now 20 points for
Assisted by
Robinson.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish
Anunoby.
with strength and authority, and he does there.
And there's the pass to Hauser. Robinson pulls it in.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Anunoby, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Pass to Pritchard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
So for the Knicks, Bogdanovich is checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Mikal Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here's Anunoby. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. For three, Bridges. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Celtics passing it around. Outside, White. 13 feet away. Misses off the left iron. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. That shot, no good. The Celtics shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
I love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one.
And the Celtics with possession here. After Mikal Bridges hitting the three. Some changes for Boston. Jaylen Brown's checked in for White. And it's Holiday in for Pritchard. Julius Randle's checked in for the Knicks. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Anunoby against Tatum. Driving to the basket. Doesn't go for him. Randle with some nice D. Bridges, right side. There's the triple. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Bridges. 3 points.
Brunson's got 5 assists tonight. Outside, Porzingis. Here's Holiday. Banked in off the glass.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Randle passes to Brunson. Over Holiday. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Pass to Tatum. Brown with it. Shot clock at 5. No good on the triple. New York has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Brunson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
That free throw, no good. Doris, since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now. Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And that one falls for Bridges. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Wasted no time on that one. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, there's a smooth efficiency to the jump shooting ability of Bojan Bogdanovich. What a knockdown shot.
They need this. The kick out to Tatum. A 3-ball. Boston again missing. New York's gone 4 of 6 in long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. And Randle throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Out to the wing. Back to Holiday. Bridges with the steal. Runs in the pass to Bridges. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Porzingis, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Doris, when healthy, you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is 2 things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Bridges misses. The Celtics shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
And the Knicks with possession here. After the basket by Boston, Bridges misses. To the middle, here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 16. Randle no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Anunoby in the corner. It's good. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the night.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Here's Cornette. He's defended by Randall, and Cornette gets it to go.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Brunson. Here's Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Assist from
Brunson's got 9 assists now tonight. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Fires from 14. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Anunoby. Trying to get open is Randall. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Brown wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Randall no good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Knicks foul.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. No good on the quick three.
On the court.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Passes it to Achua. It's Brunson, top of the key. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Randall.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Hauser. Out to White. 6 on the shot clock, and the shot is good. White's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Fires it up. The shot will not fall. And it's Boston the other way. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. From 13, it's rebounded by New York. Here's Brunson, and it's denied. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Knicks ball.
Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. The Knicks also changing it up. Hart, he's checked in for Randall. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bridges. Brunson kicks to Hart. Over Tatum. Drops one in from the wing.
Josh.
Hart's got his first points of the night. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. The pass to Tatum. It's White on the wing.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Bogdanovich.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
They get it back. Here's Horford. The layup off target. And so it's the New York Knicks way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. What a start for Mitchell Robinson. He had 20 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
They scored very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Celtics.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle, to win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
Celtics entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Mitchell Robinson.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And there's Porzingis, then it's Holiday, and it's Cornet in at the center filling out the middle. That's the Boston Five. And here is Brown after Bojan Bogdanovic getting his shot to go from deep. Tatum's shot is off. Here's Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 18 points for Mikal Bridges.
Mitchell Robinson.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Now here's Brown. Releases. Boston, no good that time either.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Brunson kicks to Bogdanovic. The feed now to Randall. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Out of
A
bounds.
swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Now here's Randall. He's got 14. Bogdanovic finds Bridges. The three-pointer, no good. The Celtics have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. And here's Tatum for three. It's rebounded by New York. Bogdanovic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right side Robinson. Bridges left side. Pass to Randall. And the layup's good off the glass.
Julius
Randall's got 16.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him. Yep, that one goes.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
So good at exploiting where the defense is. Jason Tatum in the pull-up. Man, that's good.
Brunson, no good. The Celtics have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And the basket by Tatum. The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Brunson the pass to Randle. And Randle throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Tatum with it. Bridges covering. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. He's got 15.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Cornette kicks to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Porzingis with the steal. 5-on-3 break. Puts up a 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game. Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against the wind.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Celtics making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. OG Anunoby's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core, but the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous. Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
Now, here's Tatum. 25 points in the game. Can't hit that one. Randle with some nice D. Bridges left side. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Well, good defense, losing to better offense in that instance. You love how calm Mikal Bridges is in the face of that great contest.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Bogdanovich, and Tatum pulls it down. Boston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Second chance shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
OG.
That one goes on Anunoby.
Personal foul.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
And the first one drops.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Final.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Now, here's Anunoby. Bogdanovich missing his last shot. Holiday trying to free himself up. That shot is off. The Knicks have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Celtics shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Cloak loose. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Anunoby. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal
that
foul.
one on White.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Hauser's checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
DiVincenzo passes to Anunoby. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Down low, here's Pritchard. It's rebounded by New York.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
DiVincenzo passes to Achua. Shoots from the line. The shot comes out, so the Celtics will take it the other way. Pass to Hauser. No good that time. Good D by Anunoby. Here's Hart, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team. I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Shot's good by Achua.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Hauser misses. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Hart has it in the corner. Pulls up, gets to the corner and buries it. Hart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Pritchard, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
DiVincenzo passes to Hart. Off target with his 3. Boston's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. And he drops in the way up off the glass. White's got 10 points in the game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Count that one.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Pritchard. He has 7.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to White. His ball movement by Boston. And here's Tatum for 3. New York shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanović. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Here's Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. Makes it off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Up top, DiVincenzo. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Celtics shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. White lays it up off the glass.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Now the pass to Hart. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Hart's got 9 points here in the second half.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Back to Tatum. Goes back up. Horford, no luck.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Tatum against Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now White.
New York foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
And that one falls for White.
White. At the line for...
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. And so it's New York with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Hart is out there with Precious Achiuwa. And it's McBride in at the 1. The Knicks shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. They get it back, and it's blocked. Pass to Hauser. Here's Tillman. Horford with it, covered by Achiuwa. Unloads from 13. That's good on the jump shot.
You have to contest shots no matter where Al Horford is on the floor. That time, he's working the mid-range.
Pass to Hart. This one for 3. Kept alive by New York.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. To the paint. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensive
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Here's Hauser. Tips it.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's McBride, and he uses the glass on the layup. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Here's Mikhailuk. The Knicks making the shot. Passes it to Pritchard. And the 3 off target. Knicks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Puts it up from 17 and too long on the shot. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Mikhailuk It's deflected. Inside. Shot's good by Achua. And it's 8 points for Precious Achua. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Here's Mikhailuk, defended by DiVincenzo. Here's Hauser, and a miss there on the triple. The Knicks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Shot's good by Achua.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
And it's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. Brissett has checked in for Al Horford. And a switcher also for New York. Jeffries has checked in. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Hauser the pass to Brissett. Here's Mikhailuk, covered by Achua. Mikhailuk can't get it to go. And the pass to Sims. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tillman's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Pritchard lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Here's DiVincenzo. Second chance effort. The shot's good from Sims.
Jericho Sims.
Sims has got his first 2 points.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Here's Brissett. Count that bucket.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
McBride passes to DiVincenzo. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's Achua. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Boston making a switch here. Springer's checked in. The Knicks have gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
Celtics foul. Xavier Tillman. First personal foul.
No good on the free throw.
First team foul. At the line for the Knicks. Miles.
And he's good on the second. Boston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Tillman. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
DiVincenzo kicks to Achua. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
New York foul. Daquan Jeffries. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Brissett passes to Pritchard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Fourth team foul. At the line, Peyton Pritchard. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Sims. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. Pass to Pritchard. To the left wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. Knicks with the rebound. Achua's got his 8th rebound here tonight. DiVincenzo passes to Sims.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Pass to Brissett. Here's Springer. Defended by DiVincenzo. From 10 feet out, Springer can't get it to go.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. And the Celtics with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 9 points in the quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
The pass to Achua. Here's McBride. Shoots. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Daquan Jeffries.
Boston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Out left to the wing. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Here's Brissett. 6 to shoot. Pass to Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Achua. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Precious Achua.
Achua's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Brissett. No good from outside. Pass to Achua. Down low, Sims. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Passes to Brissett. Over to the left wing. Pritchard passes to Tillman. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got 8 rebounds in this game. DiVincenzo with it. To the wing right side. Achua kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Sims. Achua. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Springer. There's the pass to Pritchard. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Mikhailuk's checked in for Boston. Brownie's checked in for New York. Here's McBride to the right side. Here's Jeffries from outside off the mark. 1:53 left in the fourth. Here's Hauser. Pass to Springer. Inside. Tillman's shot is good. Tillman's got 8 here in the quarter. Here's McBride. Good work there as it goes.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Julius Randle.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Al Horford's checked in for Tillman. Jeffries the pass to Sims. pass to Achua. And he banks in the layup.
Precious
Achua's got 22.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Passes it to Hauser. To the paint. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here is Jeffries, and they recover it.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more. But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside, Horford. And finished off by Horford.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where has your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
These are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And now the opening lineup for New York. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Pass to Tatum. From 13, and the jumper is good.
Okay, listen. Tatum can strike from anywhere. The mid-range is an open option for him at all times.
Bogdanovich finds Brunson. Randall, right side. Over Porzingis. Randall can't hit.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
Here's Brown, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Free throw good, Brown. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Now here's Bridges. Shoots over Brown. Robinson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
On the wing, Holiday. Tries again. Randall pulls down the board. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Bridges. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Personal foul.
When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
Now here's Porzingis. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Bridges finds Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
The Celtics have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. On the wing, Tatum. Back to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Bridges outside. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. The 3. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Give a big round of applause for Celtics Entertainment.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Bogdanovich on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And it's Cornette with a rebound. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Here's Brunson. The Celtics making their last shot. And the basket by Bridges.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And he makes it.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
Outside Bogdanovich. For 3. Boston with a rebound. Cornette's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. 3-pointer, Bridges. Boston with a rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Tatum drives in. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. New York has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to Brunson. Back to Bridges. Here's Randall. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
For Boston, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go. Holiday against Brunson. The shot by Holiday, no good. For New York, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the three. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Holiday against Brunson. Pulls up at the elbow, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
On top of the speed and power, Holiday makes good decisions. Right there, not forcing anything.
Brown against Bridges. That one goes. Count it. Bridges has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Porzingis up top. Checked by Randall. Got it. Porzingis has got his 2nd basket on the night.
And after adding 16 pounds of muscle during the 2019 offseason, Porzingis handles contact so much better. Great finish inside.
Now a timeout called by New York. Here's Brunson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. That one is off. And Boston going the other way now. Tatum with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Robinson with the block. Bridges passes to Brunson. Randall with it. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
New York trailing. Bridges passes to Robinson. Back to Bridges. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Right side Holiday. Pass to Brown. Tatum against Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Boston again missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
The 3 ball. Rebound Boston.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
One of the premier scoring wings in the NBA, Jaylen Brown is at it again.
Now here's Brunson. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Robinson, and it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Bridges. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game. White, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And a switch here also for New York. And Anunoby's checked in. Here's Randall. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Celtics with the lead. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you, going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything facing this team now, BA.
And the Celtics in possession here. After the basket by New York. Back to Holiday. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off the mark. And New York will come the other way. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Holiday. Here's Cornette. Randall pulls down the board. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Bogdanovich from long range. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Holiday passes to Tatum. Here's Cornette. Checked by Randall. He shoots. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Cornette's gotten his second bucket.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
From 13, again, the Knicks, good for 2 more. Well, the Celtics shooting 43% to get this one underway. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Some changes for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Achua's checked in for New York. DiVincenzo comes in for Brunson. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Hauser. Anunoby covering. Here's Pritchard. Sinks the tray. 2 minutes. And the Celtics lead by 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Knicks
Arch checked in for Bridges.
Julius Randle, first personal foul, second team foul. Checking in for the Knicks, Josh Hart.
To the wing on the left. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first. Pass to Cornette. No one covering. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. For 3, Randall. The rebound, Celtics. Cornette's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Hauser. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Josh Hart.
It goes on Josh Hart.
Personal foul.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Celtics. The first free throw is good. Tillman's checked in for Boston.
Sam Hauser.
So he gets them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
To end the run, Randall can't hit. Boston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. White goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Randall. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Randall drops them both.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Here's Pritchard, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Achua. Count it.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Boston, leading by 5. Pass to White. "13 feet out. Good on the bucket. White's got his second bucket on the night. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics up 7, and we'll be back with you shortly.
30. Headed to the floor right now, it's Celtics Entertainment.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Josh Hart. Precious Achiuwa is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Robinson in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
The Celtics with the lead. Pass to White. Driving to the basket. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Tillman. Robinson defending. Horford against Achiuwa. Horford inside. Robinson with the block. Achiuwa passes to Anunoby. That one's good for two.
OG Anunoby.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Pritchard. White on the wing. Out left to the wing. Here's Tillman. The Knicks with the rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Robinson passes to Hart. Shoots over White. Hart can't hit. For Boston, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. The offensive rebound. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. DiVincenzo pass to Robinson. DiVincenzo finds Robinson, and it's all tied up. Robinson's got 6.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Right?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. And some changes here for the Celtics. Porzingis is checked in for Tillman. Tatum comes in for White. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Now here's Tatum with a 9-footer. Oh, Robinson with a block. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Robinson. Back to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. The shot no good. The Celtics shooting just 42% so far in the game. There's Tatum with the 3. Boston again missing. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Brunson passes to Bogdanovic. Over Porzingis. Bogdanovic no good. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Back to Brown. Porzingis finds Brown. Over Brunson. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Brown. And the Celtics lead by 2. Anunoby on the wing. Here's Bogdanovic with the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Outside, Brown. Robinson with the block. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Fournette's checked in.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
Holiday against Brunson. Anunoby passes to Brunson. And here's Bridges. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Tatum with room to shoot. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And RJ, you had 4 finals appearances in your career. You've seen what it takes to win, man. So how important is depth when you're chasing a championship?
Depth is so important. I'll tell you a quick story. When we lost to the San Antonio Spurs and Steve Kerr had the most random impact, he came in the game, hit 1 or 2 threes. We couldn't double team Tim Duncan after that. Then Tim Duncan went on to have like a 40, 20, whatever game because we couldn't stop him. And so I learned that the role players will have such key moments, and that's why I was so focused in 2016 because I remember what Steve Kerr did to us.
Now here's Bridges. 12 points for him.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Over Bogdanovich. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Well within range for Porzingis. The Latvian probably was thinking these since he was young.
And the Knicks call time here. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Boston's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Back to Holiday. The three-pointer off the mark. For New York, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Pass to Robinson. For 3, Bridges. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Brown with the stuff.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Anunoby on the wing. Bogdanovich passes to Anunoby. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Anunoby.
And the Celtics in possession here. Here's Holiday. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And he hits it to tie the game. Robinson's got 12.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovic, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures. Always shoots it well from 3. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4. Someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Tries to break his ice. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Here's Porzingis. That one drops for him. Give him 8.
At 7-3, tough to challenge Porzingis' shot without making contact. That could have drawn a whistle.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Hauser, he's checked in for Cornette. And a switch here also for New York. Julius Randle's checked in for Robinson. Pass to Tatum. There's the 3. Randle pulls down the board.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And that one's good.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randle, he usually gets the best of it.
And here's Brown. He's guarded by Bridges. Now here's Tatum. And the layup is good off the glass. Tatum's got 6.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Left side, Bogdanovich. Randle, right side. And here's Brunson from the arc. Not going to go that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Holiday. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Bridges misses. Boston's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Puts it up from 12. Another one falls for Boston.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And they get it back. Randall, good.
A relentless offensive rebounder. Randall simply does not give up on the boards.
Pass to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Holiday.
2 minutes.
Here's Hauser. Here's Tatum. Oh, and Porzingis powers it home. That gives him a double-double.
A legit 7-footer with that kind of athleticism, I guess Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Bridges finds Randall. Back to Bridges. And it's New York scoring again.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Outside, Brown. .110 left to the first half of basketball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That's on Mikal Bridges. Free throw good. Brown.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
New York trailing. Outside Hart. From behind the arc. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Hauser. It's Brown on the wing. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 8 rebounds in the game. It's Hart on the wing. Takes the 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
White on the wing. The Knicks pull it in. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. And it's Randall with the jam.
Assist.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Outside, Brown. Shoots over Randall. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Knicks, up 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It was Mikal Bridges setting the pace in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, which is being worried about the post.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
The main reason they're not winning this game is their three-point percent. Shooting 30% on that many attempts is not a recipe for success. They need to find a way to get more open looks, and not just from behind.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Porzingis passes to Brown. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Bogdanovich from long range. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Bogdanovich has got 10 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
And stolen by Porzingis. Brown with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Brunson, and he gets that one. Brunson's got his second basket of the night. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire. Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Now Bogdanovich, hounded by Tatum. Bridges outside, puts up a 3, and the Knicks another 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Back to Tatum. Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Some solid defense from Brunson. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Robinson. Over Porzingis. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Defensively, if you let them get in rhythm, you're digging your own grave.
Timeout, timeout. Boston calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Entertainment. Entertainment.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Porzingis passes to Holiday. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Holiday's got 8.
What a pretty shot. Quietly, Holiday has been a great NBA player for more than a decade.
Brunson finds Randall. Bridges outside. Pass to Randall. 5 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And every season, Randall seems to shoulder more of the offensive load. It's what allows him to dominate sometimes.
The baseline J. A nice shot by Brown. The Knicks have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Here's Brunson. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Puts it up from 15. Brown can't hit. New York has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Tries it from 16. Bridges misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
They get it back. Tatum passes to Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. Inside. They kick it out to Porzingis. Tries yet again. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 8 here in this quarter.
Anytime Brown touches the ball, you expect Jalen to score. He is that good.
Now a timeout called by New York. The Knicks making a switch here. And Anunoby's checked in. The Knicks have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for New York. And he makes the first. White, he's checked in for Boston.
Randall at the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. Boston trailing. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Tatum's got 12 points.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Brunson against Holiday. Here's White. And Anunoby pulls it down.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Outside Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holiday. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 12.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Drew Holiday.
Horford. Peyton Pritchard.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Brunson passes to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's White. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson finds Bogdanovich. Randall. Boston with a rebound. Cornette's got rebound number 11. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his 3rd foul so far. The Celtics making a switch here. Tillman's checked in.
For the Celtics. Tillman.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. For the lead. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Tillman. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
for three. Bridges. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Superior strength on display. Randall just refusing to let the defense slow him down there.
So for the Knicks, Achua's checked in for Bogdanovich. Hart comes in for Bridges. And it's DiVincenzo in for Brunson. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside White. Horford passes to White. Lets it go from 11. That one a little long.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Pritchard. The Knicks pull it in. Achua's got 4 rebounds in the game. DiVincenzo to pass to Achua. Randall right side. Out to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Achua. That time on the assist by DiVincenzo.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
White on the wing. And he drives in. The Knicks pull it in.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Hauser, he's checked in for Tatum. And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
New York has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Hart can't hit. Boston shooting a solid 47%.
In the third, 2 minutes.
They need this. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Tillman. And that one is stuffed right through.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, BA.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. For the lead. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound in this one. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Brunson is checked in for New York. And a foul on Josh Hart. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
The kick out to White. Here's Pritchard. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Here's Hart. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Hart's got 11 points.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Pass to Hauser. Now here's Horford. Top of the key. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Yep, that one goes.
Precious Achiuwa.
And now a 6-point New York lead.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
New York.
Man, the defender really went after him.
3rd personal foul. 5th
First one falls for him.
At the line, Derek White. At the line for 2.
White hits them both. Here's Brunson. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Achua. Misses in close. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Knicks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
101.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for New York. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston.
For the Celtics.
Here's Bogdanovich. A 3 from the inbound. Drills it from deep. And the Knicks lead by 5.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Cornette with the bucket.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
The Knicks shooting 55% for the game so far. Pass to Bridges. Now Bogdanovich. Over Tatum. Bogdanovich, no good. To the middle. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
And the shot goes in. Randall's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff. Outside Porzingis. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Holiday. And here's Brunson from the arc. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 8 now. To the wing, right side. Pass to Porzingis. Good work defensively by Robinson. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Down low. Knocked away. Brunson passes to Randall. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Brunson. And he makes it on the layup. And now a 7-point New York lead. For Boston, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And Boston calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside, saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Porzingis. Here's Cornette. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
No question, it's a big impact play. Credit to him for working hard to find that opportunity.
Brunson passes to Bogdanovich. And here's Robinson. And it's Cornette with a rebound. The Celtics have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Tatum. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. And now it's just a 2-point New York lead.
Love watching Tatum shoot with decisiveness. He feels like no one can guard him.
3-pointer, Bridges. That shot missing. And Boston going the other way now. Outside Tatum. To take the lead. Kept alive by Boston. Holiday against Brunson. The shot by Holiday, no good. New York has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Robinson. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Robinson with a steal. Deflected. Here's Brown. Here's Tatum. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul. They're too little.
And it's tied up with that one. The Knicks shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Outside Bogdanovich. 4-3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Randle, good.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the three with confidence now.
Outside Holiday. The rebound by Bridges. New York has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Puts it up from 17. Nice jump shot. And it's a 5-point New York lead. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Personal foul.
That's good from Bridges.
Foul. At the line for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges. 2 shots.
Bridges hits them both. The Celtics shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Brunson against Holiday. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Brown. 5 on the clock. Tatum from long range. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
Bridges.
Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, you need to find some sort of momentum.
You like how Randle plays with authority. He doesn't let things like contact slow him down.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. To the left side wing. Shoots it from the corner. That one's wide left. And for Boston, they're shooting at about 44% so far. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Bridges.
Checking in for the Knicks.
Porzingis misses.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Randle, the pass to Brunson. Here's Anunoby. The Knicks rebound. Here's Robinson. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Brunson against Holiday. It's stolen by Holiday. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Randle. Right side Robinson. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Bogdanovich finds Brunson. The quick look, no good that time. Boston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Brown. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And the layup falls. Randall's got 11 points in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
That's tipped. Just 5 to shoot. A difficult situation for Boston. Back to Holiday. It's rebounded by New York.
Timeout.
Randall's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
And the Knicks making a change here. Bridges is checked in. Hart's checked in for New York.
Let him hear it.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Inbound violation. Boston ball.
And the Celtics shooting about 32% during this fourth. There's Tatum with the three. Knocks down the triple. Tatum's got 23.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Bogdanovich passes to Anunoby. Brown against Hart. For three, Randall. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Outside Holiday. Here's Tatum. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
All right, time for an injury report. Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Jalen Brunson.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for New York provided some information. He let me know it appears to be a strained calf muscle, but couldn't offer any other details. His return to the court won't happen soon, and likely not for a while after that. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
I mean, what an athletic play for Holiday. Showing up the defense with a jam.
Randall, good. Randall's got 40 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Randall's got 42 in the game.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Knicks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Julius Randle.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Hart can't hit. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Is it just me, or does it seem like Jason Tatum is comfortable anywhere on the hardwood?
Randall finds Hart. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
And so it's New York winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.